Hey, a lot of people said that they'd like to see more cooking with Caleb, so here we are. Come on, Caleb, come over here. Caleb. And now all of a sudden he's being really difficult, so yeah, this is my life. Carly was being really difficult, so I turned on a show, but of course now that I have the TV on, he wants to ignore me completely because now he wants to go watch TV. Caleb, come over here. Come say hi. People will hop on if they start seeing you on here. Tell them what we're cooking today.
Lasagna.
Huh?
Lasagna.
Lasagna. What do you want to have for a vegetable on the side?
Corn.
Corn? Corn's not really considered a veggie. I was thinking maybe some broccoli.
Fine, corn and some green beans.
You want green beans? That's a good choice.
Corn and green beans I want.
Do you want to tell them what we added to the shake today to add some more greens to our shake? Hey, what did we add?
Spinach.
Yeah, we added some spinach. He doesn't like it as much though, but I don't think it's because of the spinach. I think it's because we use the vegan chocolate instead of the regular whey chocolate, just because that's what I had on hand. Hey, don't do that. It'll tip over and make a big mess.
Okay.
Somebody hopped on. You want to say hi? It's our neighbor. It's Charlotte's mom. Say hi.
Hey, Sue. I'm going to come over to your house. Bye.
No, stay here. Okay. All right, so Caleb, what do you want to start out with? You want to start out with doing the hamburger and the onion mixture?
A new person's on.
Oh, yeah?
2 new persons. Oh, Sue just said, hi, guys. Hi, Sue.
Fun. It's Tuesday, so it's her day off.
Ooh. Let's go.
When I make lasagna, I like to either use turkey burger or venison burger.
Turkey burger.
Well, I don't have turkey burger today. Today I have venison burger.
I had corn dogs at lunch today. It was so good.
And then he made a mess of ketchup on his shirt when he was having corn dogs.
Yeah.
Where's the scissors that I had? Here we go. I'll get my pan turned on. Do you want to cut this open for me, Caleb?
Okay.
Cut it along the top. I like to use these vacuum seal packages for our venison just because it flattens out so nicely. Stay right along the top, but not too far where you're not actually cutting it open, okay?
Oh, that's impossible. How?
Hold on. I have a better idea.
That's impossible.
Let's do it this way. See this angle? This works better. I think these scissors are kind of dull. Okay, you hold up the package, Caleb.
By the way, the Chinese middle finger is the pinky finger.
Oh, don't tell people that. Nobody wants to know about the middle finger.
Guys, if you want, you can send me some hearts.
Yes, he likes it when you give a heart.
And even when I say funny stuff, everybody says it's a laughing face.
He's kind of driving me nuts today, and I haven't seen him very much today. And last week, I got a head cold. I think it was a head cold. It's either a head cold or allergies. It's hard to tell
for the laughing face.
Because they both have the same symptoms. But last week, my left ear was really congested. And then, like, my left side of my nose. Now my right side is all congested. And it kind of started when I was in California, but I just assumed it was because of the elevation change because we were going up and down the mountains. You're going to eat that snack? Careful.
Bye, Carly.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he almost or did step on her foot. Here, go ahead, go eat these. Seth got these sweet potato plantain chips. So that's what Carly's going to go snack on, apparently. Here, go ahead, go snack. Caleb, you're not snacking. You're helping make lasagna. You want me to put that back on there? Here you go.
Mike, do you have any more applesauce?
You want me to close that back up? What do you want? So Carly's being extremely difficult today. I have no clue what she wants. At what moment. She just throws a fit over everything.
She's been good at daycare.
You wanted me to put that back up?
But she acted up when she got home.
Yeah, what was she doing? Tell them what she was doing.
Was whining because she wanted water, and we barely didn't even have any. And we told her that we didn't, and she still was whining. She knows better than that. Carly.
All right, Caleb, I'm gonna set this in front of you.
What does woodchuck?
So Seth isn't home
wood.
yet, which is kind of a bummer because if he was here, he'd be at least somewhat helpful with Carly because she's digging in the closet.
My, what are those eyes for?
The eyes, that means right here?
Mm-hmm.
That means 2 people are watching.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to see my favorite thing to do? Dab cat.
Oh no, he's being weird.
Why not dab cat?
So I wanted to do some zoodles, but I know that when I do too many zoodles, it makes it really runny. So what I'm going to attempt to do is do like 2 layers of zoodles and then 2 layers of noodles and then not add the water to the sauce just to see if that kind of makes it work out.
Where's the zoodling thing?
We don't have a zoodling thing.
I thought we did.
No, I want to buy one. I keep telling myself I'm going to buy one of those things that I could just take this and like slide it across and make these perfect size zoodles, but I haven't gotten around to that, so.
We have another thing that can mostly do that.
Do we? Show me what it is then. I don't think you'll find anything. So I'm just attempting to cut them pretty close to the same size, but I'm not very good at it, honestly. I'll get some that are like slivers and then I'll get some that are like way too thick.
It's a disaster in here.
Caleb, I really don't think you'll find anything though to use to make them all the same size.
Well, it only zoodles the top. It does the top only.
Oh, are you talking about the spiral zoodles? I'm not doing spiral zoodles. I'm doing long noodles like lasagna.
Oh.
Carly, what are you doing in there? Yeah, see, this one turned out like this, and this one turned out like this.
And then
But these ones turned out really
this
good.
one turned out like this.
Yeah, that one turned out really good. Here, I'm going to cut again, so keep your fingers out of the way. It's like as I get toward the end, it gets harder, I think.
Good job.
Oh, see, that one didn't go very well.
All you reached is 400 steps.
Caleb, you left that open. Now Carly's digging in there.
Carly, get out.
Most days it seems like impossible to accomplish anything with the kids around.
Don't.
Yeah, because he does something that gets her into something, and then he goes to take it away, and then she gets mad. And this happens about 50 times a day. I mean, most of the time he's really good and really helpful, but then there's other times where he's not at all. And this one ended up way too thick, but I think if I try to cut it, it's going to end up way too thin.
I know what's broken about this.
Yeah,
Look it.
I know.
Spot the difference.
I know those are broken.
I know how it is.
Caleb, have you ever made lasagna with me before? Or is this going to be the first time?
Maybe second time.
Second time?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you've done it.
Zoodling.
When we did it together, did we use zucchini zoodles, or did we use
that
noodles?
we
Pasta.
We use that zoodling thing that we have.
Well, then we didn't do lasagna. If we were using that, he's talking about that spiralizing zoodle thing.
We would have been doing this instead.
Don't get your hands in here, okay?
This is perfect.
Yep, that one's fine. That's fine if you touch right there. Just don't go where my knife is, okay?
And why did I fart?
Oh, Caleb. He's so rude sometimes. Oh, this one, it ended up really thick here, and then this side is not thick at all. It's the way it goes sometimes. So I like to use venison burger because it's lean. It's a lean meat. Like, same with the turkey. And if you look at, like, Publix, the turkey burger is really expensive. But if you go to Aldi, it's a lot cheaper. It's, like, just over $3, I think, or just under $3 for a pound of turkey. When you go to Publix, it's about $6 for a pound. So Caleb, don't do that. Nobody likes to see your tongue sticking out. Okay. I'm hoping that'll be enough zoodles. We'll see. I'm not really following a recipe. I'm just kind of winging it. Caleb, come over here. You're not watching TV right now.
Ow.
Come here, Caleb. Do you want to mix up the hamburger?
No.
You don't? Come here. Go see how many people are on and talk about your day. Talk about how you were the third fastest runner.
I am so fast, want to see?
No, you're not running in the house. Remember what happened when Carly ran in the house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sue remembers that one, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Ask her if she remembers that.
You remember that, right? Sue, you remember that, right?
Well, she can't respond that fast. It takes a bit.
Okay.
You tell them why we don't run in the house.
Because we could get in an accident, and then we might have to call Donnie the doctor. Okay, the doctor. I just said my reindeer name, because that was my reindeer name in the show.
He's being really crazy right now, and I don't get why. Caleb, come here. What did you eat that's causing you to be so crazy? Why can't you just sit still?
A protein bar.
You didn't, I don't know. You came home like this. What did you have at school?
For snack, I had a protein bar that someone gave me half their protein bar at snack.
So we have hamburger cooking with some onions. And then once that's done, we're going to add some tomato sauce. And sometimes I like to make my own tomato sauce, but honestly, it is a little time consuming. So I got this one. It's an organic tomato basil one. One of the things that I look for when I'm buying tomato sauce is how much sugar is in it. So this one, when I look at the ingredient list, there was no added sugar. So when I look at the nutrition facts, it says 4 grams of sugar. So that must be all just natural sugars because they didn't add any to it. But you will notice if you actually look at your nutrition label that a lot of tomato sauces will have a bunch of added sugar to it.
Yes.
So Caleb, we're gonna make a mixture of cheese. So I'm gonna give you a bowl and you can make it. Yep, stay there.
Who's my good dad?
The cat.
Who knows Dad Cat?
So I had people comment saying that they like to watch my cooking videos with Caleb, and right now I am questioning why they would like to.
Yes, sir. I know you're girls, but I like to call them sirs. And adios, amigos.
So sometimes I like to do ricotta cheese and cottage cheese, but this time I'm just doing cottage. Okay, Caleb, you can dump this in. No, don't put your face in the bowl. That's gross. Put that in there.
Hey, Dave. Can you watch Carly? My dad is home. This is damn hard.
Are you having a hard time getting it open?
I know it's new.
Just so you know, Seth, you're live on Facebook.
Don't get mad at
Yesterday
us.
I asked people what they wanted to see more of on my page, and they said cooking with Caleb.
Did you just see that explosion? Does anybody like cottage cheese?
I like cottage cheese. I got 2 of them.
Ooh.
Oh, Carly heard that. She likes it. She's running in here saying cottage cheese now.
Here, Carly.
There's a container that's open in there if Daddy wants to give her some.
Oh, she could finish the rest of that.
No, I'm going to scrape the rest of this into the bowl.
Can I eat it? No.
Okay. Yep, she heard us say cottage cheese and now she's going nuts for it. You want to see?
Say hi.
Come see. There.
Say hi, Carly.
There, say hi to the phone.
Carly, can you say hola, amigos?
You gonna go have some cottage cheese? Yeah.
That is gonna live in them. I
Okay, Daddy's gonna give you some. Go over there. So yesterday morning, she woke up with a pretty runny, poopy diaper.
And then
she had one more later on in the evening.
And then in the morning, she ran into the room without even get toilet paper.
No, I'm not that far yet, Caleb. I haven't gotten to that part of the story.
Oh.
Here, Caleb, dump this in there. You can do the whole thing.
Okay.
So then this morning, she woke up with another runny, poopy diaper. Bless you. And then I figured she'd be okay when she went to daycare, but she had 2 more runny diapers when she was there, so that's kind of a bummer.
And
but
plus,
I sent her to daycare with disposable diapers just in case that would have happened again. So good thing I did, because
and in the morning,
cloth diapers are not fun when it's diarrhea.
Tell the story when you were washing the diaper off.
Oh, so yeah, this morning when I was spraying the diaper, she was sitting on the potty in her bedroom or in her bathroom, and I was spraying the diaper in my bathroom, and she got off the toilet and came walking to me and dripped some of
poop.
Yeah, on my carpet floor. And then I wasn't very happy with her. I told her to go sit back on the potty and stay there till I was all done with her diaper.
And if she did again, she's going to go in a 24-hour timeout, and then
Caleb has this obsession with 24-hour timeouts. I don't know why. There's no such thing. Caleb, do about half of this cheese, okay?
I will try.
You can try to guess about how much will be half. I'm going to check on our meat. Do you think you got about half?
Yep.
The other half we'll be putting on top, okay? So it's okay if it's not exact.
There's that much more, and then it should be half, probably. Anybody want to eat some cheese?
Don't go eating it all, Caleb. Okay, so the hamburger's getting there.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got somebody else watching. Okay, so I'm not measuring anything. I'm just kind of winging it, so don't cough in the food. If you need to cough, you turn your head away. It's crazy sometimes, I swear. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of wing it and put some stuff in. This one I got parsley. Of course, fresh is always better, but
Hi, can I have my
even
vitamins?
dried is just easier to do.
And always eat your vitamins.
Yes, he's going to have a vitamin. And some oregano. I like the oregano because it gives it that Italian flavoring, I think. I could be totally wrong, but to me it does. And basil, too. Oh, there we go. You want to put in some black pepper?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, use that side so that you don't do too much. Yep.
Wait, would this side be okay?
No, don't use that one. Otherwise, you'll get way too much. I'd say that looks good. And also, this tomato sauce that I'm going to be using has basil in it also. Let's see what else is there. There's some garlic and some basil. There's actually not a lot of basil because basil is the second to last ingredient. So there's not a whole lot in there. You want to mix that up, Caleb?
Want to see it, guys?
Caleb, if you're coughing, do not cough in the food.
Forgot.
If you have a 6-year-old, do you find yourself having to tell them something over and over and over again? Like they don't get it the first 1,000 times you tell them?
Well, Sue, probably maybe you.
Because she has a 6-year-old. Oh no, she's 7 now. She had a birthday.
Oh, yeah.
6, 7, close enough, right? I'm going to grab a pan. You entertain them.
I'm barely 7. I'm barely not even 7.
Almost 7, Caleb.
Well, I'd say that I'm 7 and 1 and 2nd old always. Now. Wait, a half of a second old. That's what I would say. Would you?
And Carly's just eating away at her cottage cheese over there.
And some juice box is.
Oh yeah, I let her have one so that she stays hydrated. There you go. Good job covering your mouth.
Yay!
My mixture looks so different compared to usual because usually I do that ricotta cheese with it too. But I didn't want to do too much.
It almost looks like cake batter.
Yeah, it does kind of look like cake batter, doesn't it?
Lumpy cake butter.
Mm-hmm.
Batter. Why did I say butter? Buttercup.
Okay, so the
buttercup.
hamburger's done. So now I'm just going to add this jar of tomato sauce to it. Caleb, do you want to add it?
Sure. The
Pop, ready, watch.
The whole thing?
Yep, dump the whole thing in here. No, no, no. Oh, no.
In there?
Not in there.
What?
In here.
I never knew that. We'll spoil it.
I guess we're going to mix it all up and eat it anyways, right?
Will I spoil? Did I spoil it?
No, it doesn't spoil it. It's just not quite how we planned it.
Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. It'll work out. Well, I guess our cheese mixture is going to have some sauce in it now. Yeah, check that out. Okay, it'll work out though, because it'll all get mixed up together. He got too excited apparently. All right, you stir that. I'm gonna check on our hamburger.
You should have told me what one I should put it in.
I thought you were gonna put it in here. That's okay. It'll work out still.
Okay, are you mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you.
Okay. Hi, sit. Sit.
Oh.
Ah. No, no, no.
Caleb.
No, no, no.
Caleb, stop saying that to her. You know that drives me nuts. It drives me nuts when he just says no to her because I'm all about positive reinforcement, not negative.
Carly.
And saying no is very negative.
No, no, no.
Instead, I like to say, Carly, do this instead.
No, no, no.
Caleb, stop it.
I said please do it instead after
He's purposely trying to do that to make me mad. Come here, Caleb. We're going to start our lasagna.
I tried a new thing.
Okay, so I got my pan. Sometimes I would spray it, but since my first layer is going to be the meat mixture, I'm not going to spray it. Let's see, where's a good spot to set this? I'll set it right here. And I'm going to attempt to do 4 layers total. We'll see how it works out. It's going to be interesting because this is not as much sauce in this mixture as usual.
It looks like there's liquid on it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And usually I would also add water if I was only doing noodles, but because I'm going to be doing some zucchini, I'm not going to add water to the mixture. Okay, Caleb, you want to do a layer of noodles?
Wait, I don't like this.
Come here. Come do a layer of noodles. A lot of stuff in the way here. Just need to push it out of the way. Okay, so just take one and then go like that and keep doing that. You could probably get one more there. Yep. Now are they too long? Then we can break them at the point that we need them. So
I thought we could.
About right there. There we go.
Let me see. Let me try it.
You want to try one? Okay. Measure how far you want it.
I'll probably like right here. That is.
I think I might end up having to cut more up. We'll see. Okay, Caleb. Now we do our mixture with our cheese, which apparently has sauce in it now too.
Yep.
Try to Spread that out. One thing that is difficult for me when I make lasagna is I'm kind of a perfectionist once in a while, so it's hard to try to make it exact. Come here, Caleb. Come here, Caleb. I thought you were going to help me with this.
Daddy, want to join our live video? Come on. Come on, it's going to be fun. You can go to Menchie's. Say, would you like to go to Menchie's? And plus, have you ever gone there?
Okay.
What?
Now another layer of
What day?
the meat. Caleb, no, he hasn't been there.
You should go there, Daddy.
Oh yeah, and I just remembered that usually with my egg mixture, or with my meat, which mixture am I talking about? My cheese mixture, I usually like to add an egg because it holds it together, but I didn't do it this time, but I think it'll be fine. I think it'll still hold up pretty well. So Caleb, next we're gonna do noodles.
Okay, after dinner, would you like to go to Menchie's?
I'm gonna play catch.
After we play catch, then can we go to Menchie's?
Okay. So when you do noodles, it's always best to use whole grain. That is better for you than doing regular.
By the way, you should never buy
Seth,
microwave.
she just said poop. She needs to go poop. Run, quick.
You go on. I need to go poop.
Caleb, get over here. Come here.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Now all of a sudden when Carly says she's got to go to the bathroom, Caleb's like, I got to go to the bathroom. So the reason why you want to use whole grain and whole wheat pasta is because with the white, they've just basically taken all the good parts of the wheat and then just gave you what was left of it. So that's why you always want to use whole grain. I watched a good YouTube video on that one time just to help get an understanding of it. I'm very in tune with what Carly says. Like, I heard her say the word poop. It sounds nothing like poop. But I knew that she was saying it. So, good thing, because Seth did not notice she was saying it. I don't like that these lasagna noodles aren't quite long enough to fill the whole pan, because I like to fill the whole pan. So I just kind of break some off to try to finish out the row. But I'm really bad at getting them perfectly sized up. Okay, so now that was noodles. Now we do more cheese mixture. Caleb, come here. Caleb, come here. Because I see you everywhere you go. I have eyes in the back of my head. I have eyes all over. You're right. I don't. But I do always notice you, don't I?
Yeah.
Like this morning when you came in to put a fake snake on my hand. Yeah, I caught him. He couldn't fool me.
You want me to grab it?
No, I don't want you to grab it. I'm not afraid of snakes or anything, but he thinks that it's super funny. I think this is going to be a very thick lasagna because I'm doing 4 layers. Usually I would just do 3 layers. Caleb, come over here. I think he got the fake snake from school or something, some prize. He got it out of the prize chest, so he's all excited about it.
I lost it.
You lost your snake?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I hid it so that it'll surprise you later. No, I really didn't. I didn't hide it on him. Now the meat mixture. It's so weird seeing it with so little sauce. But I hope it works out. Food is food, right? It all goes down the same. As long as it's cooked. I probably should have done my first layer of noodles being my zucchini noodles. Or being my pasta instead, but I did the
Tell me
zucchini.
the truth where it is.
I don't know where it is. I was joking. I was totally joking. So, I'm gonna do the two middle layers being the noodles instead of going like every other with noodles and then zoodles. And the reason is because I know that the zoodles are going to be really wet. So I need them to have moisture for these to cook. So if I do it this way, then hopefully when I put the zoodle on top, the moisture will go down and help cook it. I don't know. It's just an idea. Trial and error.
Mommy.
What? What?
I'm eating a snack.
Yeah? He's purposely trying to see if things that he's doing is going to get on my nerves. Why do kids think that it's funny to get on their parents' nerves? Honestly, wouldn't it just be better if they try to make their
Who
parents
just
happy?
said a bad word? My mother.
What are you talking about, Caleb?
You just said a bad word.
No, I don't think so.
Yes, you did.
Okay, there's that layer. Now I'm gonna do my zucchini noodles. I don't think I quite have enough here, so I'm just gonna try to layer them out and make them as even as possible. Caleb, what are you doing?
I'm a big fat grandpa.
Caleb, don't say things like that.
I'm going to become a grandpa.
One day, maybe. It'll be a long, long time from now. Okay. I actually don't quite have enough zucchini noodles there, so I'm gonna add a couple more.
My naughtiest kid in my class is Victor.
Yeah.
One day, he...
Talk normal, okay?
One day Victor lied a lot. Like, he called someone a name, but he said, I didn't. He called one of my friends in my class a big fat girl with hair sticking out.
Yeah, that's not very nice, is it?
Yep, Victor did. What is this broken up for stuff?
Because I used it in little pieces. Oh, careful, Caleb.
I wanted to break it. Now I have a sharp tooth.
Okay.
Ow, that really
It's not
does.
perfectly laid out, but it's gonna work, I
This
think.
is so sharp.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Like it broke.
Get that out of the way.
Aw.
Now, we'll do one more layer of this cheese mixture, which there's not much here. So I'll just try to spread it out the best that I can. One thing I love about making a huge thing of lasagna is that there's leftovers. Although once you have them for about 2 meals left over, then it gets a little tiring.
Damn cat.
Caleb, why are you doing that?
Dad cat.
Show them the shirt that I got you. No, tell them what it says. No, don't take it off. Don't take it off. Don't take your shirt off. Just tell them what it says.
It says...
I told you not to take your shirt off. He's fantastic
It
at
says...
listening.
Protect our homes.
He said protect at
Protect
first.
our homes. Don't play with matches.
But you're not even telling them. You're over there. There, now you're talking to them.
Read this.
You say what it says.
Protect our homes. Don't play with matches. Prevent forest fires.
Okay, put your shirt back on.
No, I want to show my muscle. Come on.
But you didn't even do your workout today.
Oh, I always have these muscles for good.
So I had my Beachbody On Demand on when he got home, and then we watched a couple videos on Shakeology, like the science behind it and stuff, which was really interesting. And they also showed us where they get a lot of the ingredients that are so special in Shakeology.
And then we watched the video of how they make Shakeology and
That's what I just said, Caleb. He's repeating what I'm saying because he's clearly not listening. Oh, Caleb, I forgot to preheat the oven. Can you hit bake? Okay, there wasn't a lot there, but I think it'll still work out.
Now, what do you want it to be at?
So go to probably 400. Try to mix that up as much as I can. Not really mix it, but spread it. It's probably not going to be perfect, but I think it'll be edible. Okay, where's that cheese that we didn't finish using? Right here. Okay, so now we can put the cheese on. Spread it all over.
See my muscles, guys?
Yes, be sure to tell him that he has big, strong muscles.
Or punch you.
Okay, Caleb.
Or prove it to punch.
Caleb, that's not nice.
Okay, punch
You don't talk about punching people. What's wrong with you?
Punch a brick wall.
Huh?
Punch a brick wall.
No, you don't talk about punching things.
Okay.
Where did you learn that?
Okay, punch some air.
Where did you learn that?
I just...
Hmm?
made it up.
No, stop that.
I just made it up.
Okay, he's being really naughty, honestly, and he's driving me nuts.
Hey, don't call me a donkey.
But you are being naughty, so I will call you that. I think that there's this one kid in school that he hangs out with a lot that teaches him a lot of these things that drives me crazy when he gets home. Because he'll tell me all about it. Okay, so that is my lasagna. I kind of want to squish it down because I want to make sure my noodles will get wet enough. Okay, I'll use my spatula for my hamburger. I'm so not professional when I cook like this. I just wing it and do what I want. I just know that if parts of the noodles aren't wet, they won't get cooked. But I know that the zucchini noodles will create a little moisture, so hopefully it'll all work out. All right, Caleb, I think we're done. Do you want to come say a last thing to wrap it up? I'm gonna cover it with some foil and then I'll bake it.
I don't want to.
Probably for about 45 minutes, and then I'll take off the cover and bake it for another 15 to give it a little bit of crisp on top. All right, well, that was my cooking with Caleb, which turned into more like me cooking and Caleb just driving me nuts the whole time. All right, well, thanks for watching.